So on Amazon, the best-selling movie is Rise of Skywalker, but it's not. There's no sales of it. So how can it be the best? Star Wars, and it's a Disney scam like it always is. But Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker, there is. I think Blu-rays are selling a lot better now, considering that everybody's at home, so they're probably just ordering movies from Amazon, or doing the other option if they're having a streaming services if they really are that bored and watch something on streaming because there's nothing else to do. Okay, so no, so actually be a week to it took because the movie was out on Amazon for like a week, basically. No, for like a week, and it took like a week for Star Wars: The Rise of Skywalker to be top number one, being out such amazing movies like Little Woman and actually it's not an amazing movie, beating other classics that have came out this year. So there's 1917, which was number one for 2 weeks. Jumanji, which was number one for 2 weeks, and Frozen 2, which was number one for a few weeks as well. Star Wars will probably be knocked out of the number one spot because, first of all, there's no sales. It's by third-party companies, and no one is, and I wouldn't be surprised once better movies come out. The Rise of Skywalker, much like every other Disney movie, starts to go down. Okay, you have a lot of new movies up here. You have Joker. Joker is still selling. People are still buying this movie. Joker is still selling. Okay, Joker and Parasite's also doing amazing on here on Abominable. No one's watching that. Actually, surprised. No, not nobody. Surprisingly, that's selling, having decent rates. But again, probably a bunch of parents have the kids at home, so probably gonna buy this movie for kids to watch. Murders and Mysteries of Evil isn't selling too well. Okay, but the movie has been out for 2 months. Midway is selling okay for a movie that bombed at the box office. Cats, no one is watching that. No one's buying that. Not expected. It's expected Cats was gonna flop. John Wick is still selling, but Disney, like all Christopher Robin is still doing pretty well. But I bet it's probably because kids are buying the movie. Parents are buying Christopher Robin for their kids, because you can see, then we don't always. But the new Disney movies are not selling. A lot of Star Wars, and what's the Star Wars? The only reason why it's selling because of Star Wars. But the next movie is Toy Story 4 is not selling. No one's buying it, and the Lion King remake, Captain Marvel, and even Endgame isn't selling. Endgame is selling worse than Aquaman. DC is beating Marvel on Blu-ray. Aquaman and Superman is beating, and Batman are all beating Endgame. I don't see Endgame anywhere. Okay, let's see an accent. Endgame's probably gonna be in here. Disney is just not selling. Charlie's Angels is not selling, but that is expected. No one's buying Charlie's Angels. They even released a 4K of that Charlie's Angels, but no one's buying Charlie's Angels. No one's buying Charlie's Angels. Peppermint. No one. That's an old movie already. Peppermint, but you don't see Disney movies anywhere. Okay. Endgame is not even a top 100 for action adventure. I won't see it anywhere unless I skipped over it again. But yeah, Endgame is just not selling either. Captain Marvel definitely isn't selling. It's not even Captain Marvel is F-33. I skipped over Captain Marvel, but I don't see Endgame. And I gotta see if I skipped over Endgame. Nope, I don't see Endgame. Surprisingly, Captain Marvel's here, but Disney's just not selling. Captain Marvel is still not in the top 100 movies. Okay, here's what's selling better than Captain Marvel. The crappy Divergent trilogy is selling better than Captain Marvel. That's what's selling better. And Venom is selling better, and that's a movie that the critics hated. And now let's go over kids and family movies. This is where the Lion King remake would be. Toy Story 4. And the Lion King remake is literally nowhere to be seen, because the Lion King remake sucks. It's garbage, okay? Garbage. No one's watching the Lion King remake, okay? No one's watching the Aladdin remake, okay? Disney is not the first choice, okay? At least on Amazon it is, okay? Not the first choice. Disney is not the first choice. This is just Disney in general, okay? The only Disney movies that are doing well is Frozen 2, because Frozen is the most overrated property besides Fortnite, besides Fortnite. Frozen is the most overrated brand on the face of the planet, okay? the most overrated brand on the face of the planet. You can just strap Frozen on. It could be like the worst movie ever, and it will still make like $500 million because of how overrated the franchise is. Okay, you know, Star Wars is dead. Star Wars is probably burying itself at number one over Little Woman in 1917. And I won't expect over next week, Star Wars drops. Star Wars drops, especially by next month. Star Wars will be nowhere. It will be in the movies that do not sell. But of course, considering that Disney wants to make the most amount of money possible from the Blu-rays, well, they're going to keep the prices the same everywhere. Okay? They're going to make it $40 so you can waste your money on the garbage. Experience that is the Rise of Skywalker. And yeah, Star Wars, The Rise of Skywalker. This movie, okay, we could go on the numbers as well. The numbers has Blu-ray sales too. And guess what? Where is Disney? Where is Disney? Okay? Where is Disney? Okay? Top 20 movies, okay? There's only like one Disney movie and it's still selling not that great. Okay? This is the top combined sales, okay? The combined sales, and Disney is not the first choice. Disney is not the first choice because people are sick of Disney. People are sick of a company that treats its fans like garbage, that ruins franchises. Thus, for the 5 people on Twitter, Disney and Blizzard and Blizzard, I'm not gonna make them get away with this either. They're the ones who listen to Twitter the most. Okay, Blizzard is the gaming version of Disney. They thought they were so great. Everybody thought they were so great until they started listening to Twitter. They started making Overwatch woke. They started making a woke Warcraft woke, and everything woke. And that's what Disney did now. And now Disney's paying the price. Just like Blizzard. Just like Blizzard's paying the price. And I used to like Blizzard too. Okay, I haven't bought Overwatch near once, but Blizzard's not the same company as they used to be anymore. Now I think Blizzard's even worse than EA. It's just as bad as EA. EA is the ruiner of games, but yeah, Blizzard is just as bad as EA. Let's look at the garbage port of Warcraft 3 they put out, okay? The garbage port of a classic game that they ruined, okay? And they are fighting against the fans because people don't like the game. Okay, Blizzard is no better than EA. Okay, better than that grimy EA themselves. Okay, Blizzard is the one that introduced the idea of loot boxes. Okay, Blizzard's the one that introduced the idea and popularized loot boxes. If it wasn't for Blizzard, there wouldn't be no fucking loot boxes in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Okay, if it wasn't for Blizzard. Okay, the great Blizzard that everybody used to praise. Okay, and Disney, it's the same thing. They introduced woke garbage remakes. And they made $1 billion. And guess what? Guess what Hollywood's doing now? They're trying to remake everything they possibly can because they say, oh my god, Disney's doing it, so we gotta do it too. Disney is basically the Blizzard of the gaming industry, okay? And Nintendo, and people say, oh, but Nintendo is like Disney. But Nintendo is far different from Disney, okay? Nintendo, unlike Disney, prioritizes fans over Twitter and money, and the fans over, and the people who buy their products over Twitter and the mainstream media. Unlike Blizzard and Disney. Goodbye.